Oh, big red button. Big red button.
Yes, we are
We're
live.
live.
We're live. Hurrah, hurrah. I'm just checking Facebook on my phone to... Oh, there we are.
Comes up a couple of ticks on it. That's always sort of a bit comforting.
There.
Big fat zero by people watching us, and so
it takes a little while. That's all. People just have to find us. She says, hopefully. There's one.
It's going so good. There's someone just watching. I haven't got my phone's charging up in the other room, so
there we are. The number jumps up all of a sudden. If you are watching, please pop a hello in the comments so that we know that we're not talking to ourselves, which we are actually really good at doing.
There we go.
Good evening. Hello. Good evening. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. And all of those that are lurking in the shadows.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue. You lurk away. We don't mind lurkers, do we?
Hi, Kerry.
Hi, Kerry. Oh, we don't mind. Good evening, Karen. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Kitchen Witch Confidence Ritual today. Nikki's just waking up. Good morning, Nikki. Yes, other side of the world.
Yes.
Hi, Eva.
Eva, hello.
Hello.
You can make it. Good evening, Janet. Lots of lovely, lovely, familiar people. Welcome, welcome. If you are new and you haven't seen us before, yes, we really are like this. This is us. Don't be scared.
Actually, this is us quite calm.
Yeah, I ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, hello,
good evening, Joy. Yes, we actually work like we've had 17 cups of coffee all the time. Good evening, Vicky. Welcome, welcome. Lots of lovely people. We know there's lots because we can see the numbers, which is very pleasing. Thank you so much for joining us. There are lots of lovely people watching. We will give it a minute or two for people to find us. We are doing a self-confidence ritual this evening. We have a slightly different ritual format because we like to mix it up a bit and try new things out. Actually, we're trying a new old thing out this evening. But you can follow along with the ritual. You can just watch us, listen to us. You can visualize as we go along. You can have the telly on and just watch us with one eye. We don't mind. If you've got the bits and bobs, you can work the spell with us along as we do it as well. But this will also be available on replay, both on the Facebook group and on the YouTube channel. It'll be up for replay afterwards, so you can watch it again at your leisure or avoid it completely. Good evening, Tanith. Hi, Sarah. Disorganized, but here. That's the important part, that you're here.
Hi,
Just
Emma.
a bit of chaos.
Oh.
Bit of chaos. Magic has chaos in it. Magic has
Emma's
chaos.
feeling poorly, so she'll just be watching. I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, sending positive energy your way, Emma. There will be some giggles, I'm sure.
Hi,
Good
Kelly.
evening, Kelly. Going to do the spell another time? Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Sam, tweak the ingredients to make my life easier. Oh, absolutely. Always make your life easier. Definitely.
Tweaking's good.
Tweaking, not twerking. Definitely. Don't get those mixed up.
Working ritual. Now there you go. That'll be something.
No, let's not even go down that route. Good evening, Lorraine. Gemma, is there anything we need a bit late to the party? We're going to be doing some spell work. You can visualize it in the middle of the ritual if you want to, or you can do it. You will need a spell pouch and ingredients to put in it that inspire confidence. Simple, straightforward. So what are you laughing at?
Sam's comment.
I'd pay to watch.
Sam would pay to watch a twerking ritual. You'd have to pay me an awful lot of money for that, Sam.
You'd have to
I'm
pay
not sure there's
me
enough
to do
money in the
it.
world to make me do that. Emma says, "Oh, we're all on the little screen today." And I put lipstick on too. I prefer being on the small screen. That's much better. So yes, watch along, play along, follow along, watch it later at your leisure. It's entirely up to you. Entirely up to you. Hi, Donny. Oh, Eva, thank you. It was the first lipstick I grabbed out of the drawer because I'd forgotten. So yes, we're here and we're doing a confidence ritual. So do join in or not. It's entirely up to you. Good. No, not good evening. Good morning, Sephora. Sephora's over the other side of the world too. Should have set the alarm 10 minutes earlier. The cats are hungry. Yeah. My furry four-legged dependent is fast asleep beside me. He's upside down, actually. Head's hanging upside down. So I should get some of these up, couldn't we? So, Sue, I have nutmeg to... Oh, look at the little doggy on the avatar. I have a nutmeg to go in my pouch, but it's rolled under the setting. No, that's okay, because then you'll have dust and cobwebs from the house. Nutmeg. Not that I'm suggesting that you have dust and cobwebs under your sofa at all. Just, Good evening,
I think
Chris.
everybody does, don't they?
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it?
One of those things. But it's all good. It's all your energy.
Yeah.
And your dust and your cobwebs.
It is. So I guess we better make a start, really. So grounding. I'm not very good at grounding. You might have guessed. I haven't even had any coffee today either. This is just me naturally. So, as I say, watch along, do the spell with us, or do it later. It's entirely up to you. You can visualize as we go along if you prefer to. It's entirely up to you. This is Eva. If you don't have dust, then obviously you have too much time on your hands. I've got a lot of dust. I always keep cobwebs. A witch should always have cobwebs to use for spell work. So that's why I don't dust them away. I keep them for spell work, and that's what I'm sticking to. So 2 days self-confidence ritual. We are going to do things slightly different today because that's how we roll. We are going to be using a hallowing of the compass today. So the idea of a compass uses the basis of a circle, similar to casting the circle, which is what we're probably all more familiar with. However, the circle casting and the quarter calling are combined to use the idea of the compass as a protective circle, creating a boundary between the worlds, creating your own liminal sacred space within. The idea is to create a space separate from our mundane world, an area that's designated as sacred and magical, one that you can step into to perform magic or connect with the other world if that's what you choose. It can also be used as circle protection. So I'm sure you're all familiar with the idea of casting the circle. That's what we're going to do, but we're going to combine it with the elements to create that sacred space in a slightly different way. The end result's pretty much the same. It's just done in a slightly different way. If we were doing this physically, we'd be walking the circle, but as we're online, you're going to have to bring in your visualization skills. Once we've got this compass circle idea in place, you fix it or give it a more physical presence by calling in the elements from each of the compass directions. What you're doing is inviting that spiritual energy from each of the compass directions to lend their magic to your ritual. to lend their magic to your spell working. It's not essential to call in the quarters or invite the elements in. You can just work with the compass circle as it is. But I think bringing in the elements adds another layer of energy to whatever you're working with. 4 elements are obviously earth, air, fire, and water. They're actually already with us. They're in everything that we do, even the boring, mundane washing up, dusting under the sofa tasks. Bring in the elements. So they're all always there with us. But by inviting them into your circle to help with your ritual, I think you become more aware of them being there and their energies and their characteristics. And I think it makes it easier to work with them if you've actually invited them in. So that's what we're going to be doing this evening. Janet has plenty of cobwebs in the basement. We don't have basements really in England, do we? We don't really have. Some of the much older houses do, or bigger houses, I should say. It's not something that we have an awful lot of, is it? Good. I was going to say good evening, Barbara, but it's probably good morning too, or it's timing, isn't it? Time zones. So we're going to hallow the compass, and that's how we're going to begin our ritual this evening. So, Ness, when you're let me bring the stang in. When you hallow the compass, one of the items that I tend to use is my stang. It's very representative of masculine energy, of the god. It is the horned god. But I use my stang, I use it primarily for hedge riding. I use it as my central focus when I am hallowing the compass. So if you need to visualize a stang, this is what it looks like. But you can use a staff as well. I've got a couple of staffs there. It's entirely up to you. So Ness, when you're ready.
Starting in the north, visualize a stang or staff being placed upright in the ground. See yourself walking back to the center of your space, the middle of the compass circle, and turn to face your staff or your stang. See and feel the energy of earth, the rocks, the soil, the land. As I stand inside the compass facing north, I invite the element of earth to come forth. Mountains, rocks, and valleys deep, the stability and grounding of earth to meet.
Now walk back to your stang and take it in your hand. Use it to draw the circle from the north point around to the east. Place your staff upright in the ground and walk back to the center. Turn, face your stang. See and feel the energy of air, the breeze, the winds, the freshness. As I stand inside the compass facing east, I invite the element of air to sweep, fresh breeze and wind blow in, bringing intellect and inspiration within.
Now walk back to your stang and take it in your hand. Use it to draw the circle from the east point around to the south. Place your staff upright in the ground and walk back to the center. Turn and face your stang. See and feel the energy of fire, the flames of a bonfire, the heat from the sun on your skin. As I stand inside the compass facing south, I invite the element of fire to flame. Bonfire, heat, and solar rays, bringing transformation and passion says.
Now walk back to your stang and take it in your hand. Use it to draw the circle from the south point round to the west. Place your stang upright in the ground and walk back to the centre. Turn and face your stang. See and feel the energy of water, the rivers and streams, the waves of the ocean. As I stand inside the compass facing west, I invite the element of water to rest, streams and rivers flowing free, bringing the balance of emotions to me.
Now walk back to your stang and take it in your hand. Use it to complete the circle by drawing a line from west to the north point. As I walk, a compass circle I create around. To my sacred space, I am bound. Energy created stays within. Protection now as I begin. And you have now hallowed your compass. Now it's magic time.
Yeah, so now we're going to, ooh, take me away. Ugh. Sorry, pressed the wrong button. I will get used to this. Okay. Right, so we're going to make some magic. So if you have decided to have a candle, let us know what colour. Mine is yellow.
Mine's yellow too.
Mine's yellow.
You got yellow as well?
Yeah.
We did not confer beforehand.
No.
But it's yellow.
Yay. Okay, so yeah, so light your candle now if you are using one. So we probably all need a boost of energy, a boost to our self-confidence from time to time. Even, you know, the most self-confident person on the outside often doesn't feel that way. Definitely not all the time. So we are going to create a spell pouch that we can either carry with us or that we can pop in our handbag or in our pocket, or you can keep on your altar, so that when you feel the need for a boost of confidence to make you feel confident in what you're doing or saying or being, you can draw the energy from the pouch. So by lighting a candle, we have focused our energy from the fire into this spell working. Fire brings transformation of all kinds. And now take your pouch, hold it in your hands.
Mine matches my dress. I didn't realise that. I always have colour coordinated spell work.
Yeah, for anybody that saw the little video-y thing, and I said I couldn't make up my mind, I have gone with the gold with the hearts.
Oh, you did?
I did, rather than the plain cotton one. But yeah, I've gone with the don't know why, but I did in the end. What colour have you got, Ness?
Red.
Oh, nice.
A bit of oomph.
Yep. So just hold it in your hands, charge your pouch with your intent. See yourself confident, being strong and sure of yourself, and let that energy just flow into the bag.
Good evening, Julie. Good evening, Rosemary. I'm glad you like the circle casting. It's from the Hedge Witch book that's not out yet. Sue has a purple candle. Karen has a bright orange one. Sue has purple tweed square to make the pouch. Karen's pouch is an organza bronze color. I love color magic, and I love that it's also different for different people. We associate colors that bring such strong emotions, don't they? And we all associate them slightly differently. Emma's visualizing an orange candle and a purple pouch. I love orange and purple together. Good combination.
So then you need to choose your items that you are going to place in your pouch.
Gemma's got a light lemony yellow candle like sherbet lemons. I love that you associate it with sweets. That's brilliant.
Okay, so my first herb that I'm going to be using is black peppercorns.
Snap.
I have red ones. I'm not showing off or anything, but I have got peppercorns. It's just the only ones I had.
Okay, and again, just hold them for a minute, and then you can say something along the lines of, energy charged with my intent, self-confidence now is meant. The elements bring their energy now. Herbals and magic show me how. Confidence and courage I shall take with this spell pouch that I make.
I apologise for my vocal poetry.
So you can say that for each herb. Depends on how many herbs you're using and how many items you're using. I've now got rose petals.
Got some fennel.
Oh, I've got fennel. Not that the three of us are sharing a brain or anything. I have fennel. Oh, that smells.
The other thing that you can do. The other thing you can do if you don't want to say a chant or say is you can use your breath. So you can think about that visualization of you being confident and self-assured, and actually just breathe that into your pouch. I'm using some rosemary as well because I love rosemary.
Got some mustard seeds. I think it needs a bit of a boost. So it needs to have a bit of a kick up the bottom type of confidence. Self-belief as well, I think that is.
Yeah.
I have some sunflower seeds that I grew a couple of years ago, and the sunflower is actually called Black Magic.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
I think sunflowers are really bright, loud, confident kind of flowers, aren't they?
I'm also throwing in some jasmine.
Oh, I do like that.
Nice.
I don't know why that just jumped out at me earlier on today off the shelf. So jasmine going in because I think that's quite a confident scent. It's quite earthy, isn't it? With
uplifting, isn't it? And got a small piece of orange calcite because orange just speaks like confidence as well, uplifting and
For me, I'll give you 3 guesses as to what that is.
I can't see from here. What is it? Amethyst. Your crystal of choice.
Absolutely. With a little rose quartz heart.
Oh, nice.
Oh, someone else has got amethyst.
I have a piece of unakite and I have a piece of goldstone.
Nice.
Lovely.
I'm also throwing in, simply because they just leapt out again, a star anise. Because that one's,
Nice.
look at that. That's a really nice one. And a little piece of cinnamon. Again, for, as Ness said, that oomph, that push.
Yeah.
That's sort of like, just in case you're sort of thinking it's not enough, it just gives it that extra bit of power, doesn't it?
I have a boar's tooth because my main animal guide is a boar, and he's strong and feisty, and boar brings that warrior spirit. So I'm going to put one of those in.
And
I've got-
I am putting in I don't know if you can see that properly. See that? It's a swan
Oh, lovely.
and a tree.
And a tree.
Right.
So the tree, because of stability, feeling the grounding, feeling the strength. So for me, it's an oak tree that I'm visualizing. The swan, because as I said in my little video thing, for me, swans are very regal as they glide across the water. But underneath the water, their feet are doing this. So yeah. So yeah. So
I get some of these up just to, this one is Eva, plain natural colour pouch, but I put a sigil for joy, confidence, strength in red ink on it. Very nice. This one is Sam. I'm pouchless. I apologise, I'm pouchless. Doing it as a canvas now.
sounds painful.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Eva has 4 colour mix of peppercorns. Didn't feel like sorting out the black only. I think the other colour peppercorn, I mean, I've always got black and I've always got red ones. I think the red brings in, red for me is quite a confidence, courage kind of colour, isn't it? So yeah, I can see that. I'll go with that. This one is Sam. Dried rose petals, sea salt, and licorice root. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Good evening, Petra. This one is Karen. Fennel, cinnamon, sunflower seeds, lemon balm, and a bit of red clover to keep the menopause demons away. Nice. Nice combination. Eva grew some of those sunflowers. Yes, black magic. They are very, very dark in colour. You can see why they're called black magic. But for me, that kind of adds to the energy of the sunflower seeds. Emma, I smell raspberry and orange in my visualized pouch. That sounds like a nice dessert. And a seashell inside there. A seashell for bringing in confidence of your emotions. Would say that to me. Sue, I'm using my ancestors' help too with a Victorian penny in the pouch. Nice addition. Nice addition. Kerry, dragon's blood resin for the boost. Now, I was going to put dragon's blood resin in mine, but I've run out. I realised when I opened the little thing that there was nothing in there. So excellent. Excellent. Oh, lots of agreement on the amethyst. Gemma Cho. Oh, imperial topaz. Nice.
That sounds lovely.
This one is Sam. No crystals, but I'm using sandalwood, sweet orange, and lavender oils. Bet that smells divine. This is Karen. Carnelian and tiger's eye and citrine, actually, all really, really good for courage and confidence, aren't they? Perfect. Sam, also carved carved words to do with power and confidence into the candle, like a bit of candle carving. Excellent. Vicky has bay leaves and red and orange stones and a hagstone. Can't go wrong with hagstone.
Love a hagstone.
This is Karen. Going to have to move to plan B. My pouch has sprung a leak. Oh no.
I'm adding
sorry, Ness. Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant choice.
I've got the Ansu's rune, which is communication, and I think that's what would be good. A bit of communication for talking and speaking out. I think having confidence in that. So I'm adding that to it.
Excellent.
Nice.
We've got another one here. This is Tanith, Celestite, Smoky Quartz, Obsidian, and Opalite Skull.
Ooh.
Nest likes to work with crystal skulls, don't you? I love Smoky Quartz. I think Smoky Quartz is very underused. It's one of my favourite crystals.
Lovely.
Nice.
Yeah. So when you've put everything into your pouch that you feel you need to give it one final boost. So you can hold it between your hands and just give it that final charge of intent. If you want to repeat the chant, energy charged with my intent, self-confidence now is meant. The elements bring their energy now. Herbals and magic show me how. Confidence and courage I shall take with this spell pouch that I make.
Perfect. I'll put a little bow in it. There we go.
And now you can, as I said at the beginning, you can carry it around with you, or you can place it on your altar. You could keep it in your car.
Oh, that would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, this is Sarah. Ground my pepper too fine, and now it's all over my knees.
Oh, no.
It's just sharing the confidence with you. This one is Gemma. Like the idea of an animal representation, but not sure what animal to call upon. I have got quite a lot of boar's teeth. I was gifted them. And wild boar is my lifelong companion. He has been with me for a very long time. So I quite often use his teeth in things that require strength, courage, confidence, because the wild boar brings that energy along with a real punch of warrior spirit. But I think it depends on what animal you feel brings that courage with you. I guess lion's probably the most popular one for courage. You could literally just print off a little tiny picture from the internet of the lion and put that in your bag, couldn't you? Or just write the word lion if you wanted to, call upon that energy. Any kind of animal, bear, I guess, as well, would be quite a strong courage type of energy. But it has to be something that you associate with courage. I guess even the littler creatures have courage, don't you? You think about, a guinea pig, a hamster. Therefore, they all have their moments, don't they? It has to resonate with you, really. Dragons, obviously, dragons. I think that's my first of all, I went to Dragon's Blood resin. That was what I was going to put in there, but I've been working a lot with dragons lately, and the box was empty. But yes, dragons, definitely. This one is Barbara, turquoise carved bear for strength and courage. Very nice indeed.
Sounds lovely.
Oh, bit of tech witchery here. Look, have it as your screensaver on your phone. Absolutely. Screensaver on your phone, the desktop background on your computer. Yeah. Bring that make that technology work magic for you. Absolutely. But again, I think even with the ingredients, you can look up lists in books. You can look up lists in my books. I have lists of herbs and food ingredients that bring the elements of confidence or courage with them. But it has to resonate with you. You have to feel that that's the right ingredient to use. Your intuition won't let you down on this. Open your kitchen cupboards and see what jumps out at you. Could be anything. As long as it works for you, then it's the right one to use. Same with colours, isn't it?
And smells.
Yes.
This actually smells to me really nice. but it might not to somebody else.
Mm. Yes,
So,
you've got fennel and anise and cinnamon, haven't you? They're all very strong flavours, nice ones.
fennel seems to be the overriding one for me, but it is, yeah, it's a lovely smell.
Clears your sinuses. This one is Emma. Have a nice smoky quartz 1 point. Oh, lovely. Use it in psychic thread removal and Reiki. I think it's really underrated crystal. Yeah, I do. I think it's one of those ones that people think, no, smoky quartz. But I love it. Also been using rhodonite skulls in my emotional workings. Ness works almost primarily with skulls now, don't you? You have a family.
To use those. Yeah, there's about 13 or 14 of them.
You have a coven. You've got a coven of skulls.
But they all communicate. This is the lovely thing, don't they?
Yeah, I can't separate them for much length of time. I can take one and work with it, but then when I'm finished, it has to go back to the others. Otherwise, I just get, get grief.
This one is Karen. Managed to save my holy pouch by tying it up into a small bundle. You had the confidence to resolve the issue. See, it's working already. This one is Eva. Redid my altar today and wanted something to reflect self-confidence. Didn't have an altar cloth that resonated, so I wound up using a red IKEA table runner. Table runners are brilliant for using as altar cloths. They just add that kind of splash of colour, don't they? Perfect. Sue says, milk thistle jumped off the shelf for me and I've not used it before. Yeah, that's not one that I use very often, I don't think. Maybe a bit of goddess influence. Yes, could well be. I know my rabbits used to
cleansing. Milk thistle, very cleansing, isn't it? It's that's the main one I come through with milk thistle. It's very clearing.
Yeah.
If you want something cleared, use that.
For that confidence to come in. Clear the uncertainties and the doubts and
clear the way.
It will all be for a reason, won't it? When you use your intuition and you put these things together, you often realize afterwards that, oh, that's why. Yeah, it all falls into place.
They've gone quiet.
Obviously, we want to see photos afterwards. Some of you have shared photos already of your altar setups and that's brilliant. Thank you so much for sharing. Because it makes us feel like we're doing something important to see your photographs of your altars, and it's lovely. So thank you for sharing them. But I think also it's nice to share, to see how other people do things, and we get inspiration and ideas. We, as in all of us, we get ideas and inspirations from other people on how you do it and how we might, I didn't think of that, I could do that kind of thing. So it's all about sharing, isn't it? So if you'd like to share your photos of your little pouches and maybe a list of what you put in it on the Kitchen Witch Coven Facebook group, that would be fabulous. Thank you very much. Just to inspire other people, really. Perfect.
Brilliant. We've got feast and drinking time. After you've done your pouches, what is everyone having to eat and drink?
I have water at the minute.
I was going to say, yes, I'm completely boring.
Not very exciting, is it?
Everybody water.
Everyone's with water. I have got it in my Ravenclaw glass though. So.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
perfect.
Brilliant.
No, I had a big bowl of spaghetti and meatballs. So yeah, I'm beforehand, so I'm a bit full still.
I had a prawn jack and potato for my tea, so yeah, I'm not long.
That's very healthy. Sam's having an indoor barbecue. Love it. Sue has bananas and squash. Now there's a combination.
Hmm.
We're so rock and roll, aren't we?
Okay, Sam, what have you got on your indoor Barbie?
Oh yeah, let's make us feel really hungry. Kerry
Mm.
has coffee cake and vanilla latte. That's very nice.
Nice.
I do like
Karen is feasting with spicy rice and a glass of wine. That sounds nice too. Oh, here's posh. Look, Eva, 2016 Chateau Neuf de Pape to celebrate a nice warm day and a Lindt chocolate chicken. That sounds so wrong.
chocolate.
Chocolate chicken just sounds really wrong.
Mm.
Oh, Emma's really, going to town tonight. Emma has blackcurrant squash. None of your old orange squash. Blackcurrant squash. Sarah has squash in a Christmas mug.
Oh, there you go. Peach
Why
tea.
not? Actually, I saw a lady wearing a Christmas sweatshirt yesterday when I was out. Oh, Sam, black pudding, haggis burgers, and pork and leek sausages. That was not what I was expecting.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. Oh, and plastic cheese. You have to have plastic cheese on burgers. Yes,
That haggis burgers, I love haggis. Really lovely.
I don't mind it. It's
pork and leek sausages sound nice.
Yeah, pork and leek sausages sound nice. Dark chocolate and peanut butter mini eggs sound delicious.
They sound lovely.
Barbecue chips and water, Rosemary. Balance.
Water.
Balance of healthy and not so healthy. Eva, dinner was an Irish tomahawk, sweet potato fries, grilled asparagus, and a salt roasted beet and pickled onion feta salad. I'm going to go and live with Eva.
That sounds lovely.
Eva always has really nice menus. I'm going to go and live over there.
Yeah.
Perfect. A chocolate cookie. Who's that? Manda, chocolate cookie with some ice water for me, still full from my tea. Yeah, me too. Emma, I think haggis is a Marmite food. You either love it or hate it. Yeah, I think it's one of the, I think you have to have a good one as well. There are some bad ones. It depends how you hate
proper stuff.
Sephora, too early, but need to feed Merlin and Pagan before the claw comes out. Yeah, let's priorities. Eva's been on a diet, boo for diets. So it's the first red meat I've eaten in over a month.
Enjoy.
Hats off to you, Eva. Hats off to you. Rosemary, it's only lunchtime here and I have been working on a genealogy marathon for the weekend. Yeah, and you deserve something to keep your strength up. So now that we're all really hungry and wishing I had something more than a packet of digestives left to me. Once you've hallowed your compass, you have opened a sacred space. And that gives you access to work your magic, to the other world, whatever you might be doing. We work test spell, obviously. So it's only right and sensible to close it down once you've finished with it. And it is a very simple process. And it follows the lines that you're probably used to. Again, we're going to visualize rather than actually physically doing it. Because if we did that, we'd all disappear off the screen and it would look very silly. Begin by standing in the center of your sacred space. And then we're going to allow the elements to release. As you do so, with your visualization, let the lines of the sphere, your circle, retreat back from the center and to the outer edges. So that way. Just releasing it all. Obviously, it's an outline. Use your visualization skills. But we will now release the elements.
Okay, so facing west. As I stand inside the compass facing west, I release the element of water. Now it rests.
Facing south. As I stand inside the compass facing south, I release the element of fire and flame.
Facing east. As I stand inside the compass facing east, I release the element of air not least.
Facing north. As I stand inside the compass facing north, I release the element of earth and force.
Shh, I'm doing all the posting of the words. I'm not quick enough. As we walk, Widdishins, see the circle dissipating, allow the energy to flow back into Mother Earth. As I walk the compass circle I created, my circle ring is now deflated. Energy released to do some good. Protection stays with me as it should.
Memo to self, next time we do this, leave more of a gap.
I wasn't quick enough on the copy and paste. The hallowing the compass is such I think it's an amazing way to create your sacred space. I think I use it primarily when I'm head riding, but it's useful for any kind of ritual. I like working with my staff. I like working with my stang. You can do it physically if you have the space. What I tend to do if I'm working in my little room here, when I work, is to hold the stang, and I use that to visualize as my center. Sometimes I even put the stang on my forehead to make that connection. But it works for me. I like the energy of working with the stang. I have staffs, and they've been all over the place with me. They've been to Stonehenge and Knowlton and all sorts of places. But my stang, somehow, I think it's the simpleness of it. It's just a Y-shaped stang. There's nothing fancy about it, but it carries such a strong energy with it. And I think the stang works really well as that kind of focus. But again, it has to work for you. Emma cheated with the element on me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Heather.
No, I was just thinking it'd be interesting to see how other people felt using it, because I mean that was our first time of doing it on here, and for me it was wonderful. As I say, I want to use it again, but next time I'll leave more of a gap so that you've got time to copy and paste. But I just thought the energy was really powerful.
Lovely.
I think sometimes we're so used to doing ritual in the regular structure, which is it's the Wiccan structure, isn't it? Where you cast the circle, you call in the quarters, you might invite deity in. I think we get into that habit of just reading the words, and you need to feel that energy. You need to feel those elements come into the circle with you. Otherwise, you are just reading words. When you cast your circle, you need to feel that energy surrounding you. You need to feel the energy within your circle change so that it becomes your sacred space, so that it becomes your liminal space in between the worlds. Otherwise, you are just reading those words. And it is about, for me anyway, about feeling that energy and connecting with that energy. This is Eva. The compass calling was definitely inspirational. Excellent. Have some ideas brewing now. Perfect. What word is? Do you know? I don't know. I've got three staffs. One is oak. One is ash. There's a lovely horse head on this one. The oak one has got oak leaves on it as well. Both of those were made by Druid and gifted to me. In circle. This stang was bought for me by my husband 30 years ago, and he just saw it and thought, that's a bit witchy. I'll buy that. He had no idea what it was for, and actually I I thought, oh, fabulous. And I didn't use it for several years. But I have no idea. I have no idea what wood it is. And I think it was just, bought from a garden centre or something. But it is very, very special because I think it is so simple. So no, I don't have any idea what the wood is. Kerry, very strong energy and easier to focus. Perfect. Vicky, thought that was a lovely way to balance, focus and start a ritual. Excellent. This is Eva. Really loved it. Also took my silver branch in time the whole time. Excellent. It added a nice layer of energy. Plus sitting in a swivel chair. Yeah, I do. I find myself wiggling on the chair.
So here swiveling.
Silver branch is a lovely energy to use. Yeah, I do have one of those as well that I work with in Avalonian Magic. I haven't used that for a while either, actually. Kathy, really liked it. Stood up and turned in each direction and really felt the energy. Perfect. Karen, another vote for the compass calling. Really liked it. Excellent. I think for us, we like trying different ways of working with things. I think it is about interpreting something so that it works online, because it's quite difficult sometimes to get that energy across, isn't it? When you're working online, you have to get that visualization kick to it. So brilliant. Oh, I'm pleased people like it. Yeah, it's all actually all down in the Hedge Witch book, which will come out next year sometime, which you'll have to wait for. This one is Sam, similar to my personal ritual, so it felt more natural to me. Perfect. Sarah, I usually mark out a bit of space on my dining table with the compass points using quartz, but that made it so much better. I like that idea of when you're working inside. That's a brilliant idea. Emma, it was powerful ritual to visualize. I saw every element as it came and went. Brilliant. Excellent.
That's good.
So thank you everyone for joining us. We have another one next month. Details are already up, I think, aren't they, on the Facebook group?
No, I either go up later on tonight or tomorrow morning, depending on when
I know it's all organised. See, it's all in hand. So there'll be another one next month. As always, if you want us to do something, talk about something, whatever it might be, let us know. Wednesday mornings, join me for my chats. There's lots and lots of videos on the Kitchen Witch YouTube channel that you can watch replay. There's previous rituals, there's spell workings, there's Heather's how-to playlist on there, all sorts of stuff on the Kitchen Witch YouTube channel. There's all of my previous chats on my YouTube channel. Don't forget the Pagan Portal podcast. That's up on the Moonbooks YouTube channel and on Spotify. We've had some fantastic guests. Got another new one next week. Got Andrew Anderson next week talking about cats. He is hilarious. He's absolutely brilliant. So thank you everyone, as always, for joining us. The energy of any of these things is made up of all you guys as well. So thank you for your continued support in us. We really do appreciate it. Sue found Heather's trailer video very helpful. There you go, Heather.
That's good. I'll do another one for the next ritual.
Brilliant. Excellent. Yes,
I'll do it. And then I only do them. I do the easy bit. Ness is our tech witch. I just sit in front of this and just chat and wave my arms around.
And I put it from there to there.
And Ness does the important bit.
We have an awful lot happening behind the scenes at Kitchen Witch at the moment. We have lots and lots of exciting stuff coming up, lots and lots of plans falling into place. It's all happening. So keep your eyes and ears open. And as and when we get things organised, you'll be the first to know about them. So thank you so much everyone for joining us. As I say, do share your pictures on the Kitchen Witch Coven Facebook group. Otherwise, we will catch you all next time. Thank you for joining us, everyone.
Thank you. See you soon.
Bye.